Today's meal is all about timing. In my oven, I have a Dutch oven preheating to 360 degrees. In my bowl, I have 4 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, herbs and spices of your choice, and then 1 cup of shredded Dubliner cheese. You can use whatever cheese that you want. Then I'm going to add 2 cups of buttermilk to that after I enjoy this slice and mix it all together. The dough is going to be shaggy, which is normal. You just want it to come together in a ball. Then you're going to take your preheated Dutch oven out and pop some parchment in there, transfer your dough to the Dutch oven, and cut a cross into the top using a knife. Might take a few tries, but it's okay. Pop the lid on there and put it in for 45 minutes. Once the 45 minutes is up, you're going to remove the lid and let it go for an additional 10 minutes to brown. Next, I have my potatoes that I cut up this morning. I towel dried them off with paper towels. Then I'm going to add olive oil to them, 2 packets of French onion soup mix, and some herbs de Provence and black pepper. This is not a traditional Irish meal by any sense. This is just how I like to season it, so please season it however you want. After I get this all mixed together, I'm going to spread them out nicely on my sheet tray, and I'm going to put them in that same oven on a rack above the Irish soda bread. Because I want these potatoes to get crispy, heat, it rises, so obviously the oven is going to be hotter at the top than it is at the bottom. Now that is going, there's about 30 minutes left on the timer for the first round of bread, or the first bake. So I'm going to go ahead and start shredding up my cabbage. I like it nice and thin so that it cooks fast. To that, I'm going to go ahead and chop up 1 sweet onion, and just again, nice and thin, just like the cabbage. I'm going to throw this in a bowl, and I like carrots in mine for flavor and for color. I just have some already pre-shredded carrots that I bought at the grocery store that I'm going to add into the bowl. I mean, if you can save a little bit of time, why not? Because this meal is already very time consuming as it is. So after I get this done, I'm going to go ahead and remove my corned beef from the Instant Pot. It's been slow cooking for about 7 hours now, and I'm going to wrap it up with foil real tight so that the meat can rest. Now I'm going to take those juices that it was cooking in, and I'm going to strain them out because there are spices in there, there are peppercorns in there, and I want to cook my cabbage in this same broth. But I don't want all of that in there. Obviously, that would be very unpleasant. I'm going to go ahead and add it back to my Instant Pot. And then I'm going to add in my chopped up cabbage, shredded onion, and carrots. I tasted the broth that needed seasoned, so I added some garlic salt to it, a little bit of salt, a few more splashes of apple cider vinegar, and about 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You can season it to your liking. That's just how I liked it. So now, or that's just how I like it. So now I'm going to put my Instant Pot on saute mode and let that come to a simmer. My potatoes were in for about 15 minutes, so I gave them a flip and I cut up my corned beef. It's just falling apart, you guys. So this is the Irish soda bread. You saw that after it baked with 10 minutes for another 10 minutes with the lid off. These potatoes are super crispy. They're almost like a mix between a potato chip and a home fried potato. Look at this beautiful Irish soda bread. The texture is so soft and fluffy. I'm going to, of course, butter it up, and here is my final plate. This was a lot of planning to get everything done at the same time. There was a lot of dishes involved, but my kitchen is clean, my belly is full, and my lawn is mowed. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and have a good night.